Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm Nick.
I'm
Professor Otto von Schnitzelpuss-Krankengescheitmeier.
Really?
I don't know if it played. It was so quiet.
It might have caught it, it might not have.
Really quiet.
I'm Professor Otto von Schnitzelpuss-Krankengescheitmeier. And you are?
I'm Drake.
I'm Shannon.
And this is episode 23. We're here. We have chips. So
And
Our
a bunny.
our
I
last
have a bunny. Hi. Oh my goodness. I said your name and you're all excited.
so our last episode
Shh. Calm down.
was
Shh, okay.
our Halloween
Life.
party.
Well,
and then we did a
Extra
live
Life,
stream
yeah.
for Extra Life.
Yeah, I got you.
So for Extra Life, one of our stretch goals was if we hit $200, we were going to eat Carolina Reaper chips and do the one chip challenge. I've got the chips in the mail. The problem is, so Corey basically now is working every single Saturday until January. So
I might have to put it off.
we're going to be
for a little
putting
bit.
it off for a little while. I promise we will do it because we said we would do it because we hit 250.
Who's this we shit?
250. You slept. What?
We said we were going to do this challenge. I was volunteered for this challenge and
Oh, yeah.
I was told I'm doing it. I was not volunteering.
It's fine.
So Monty's going to take my chip for me?
Yeah,
No, I'm pretty sure
Doesn't
he'd
work like that.
explode.
You're going to love it.
I'm pretty sure instead of exploding kittens, we'd get an exploding bunny.
Yeah.
I want to kiss you.
But to kind of make up for it, since we can't do it tonight, we have roulette chips, which I didn't realize were going to be as spicy as they were. Like, they're bearable, but
Yeah, it takes a couple, and then it starts to get a little more and more and
I
more.
was the guinea pig for that. Oh, I'm so hungry. Let me just stuff my face. Oh wait, why is this one really spicy?
We love you, Shannon.
No, why? Is
I mean,
it
it's only
really-
1 in 6. So, like, if you have 5, so you just had one. So if you eat 5 more chips,
So I
Unless
have
you're
like
really unlucky.
I have really good bad luck. Like like the things that don't happen often for me. Like if the object was to like lose money instead of win money for games, like I'd be good.
Perfect.
He did
Yeah.
it at the mad game.
right?
But
But
no, because
like-
my problem is I eat Doritos like clumps, so I was
Yeah.
like basically getting it every time. I was like, these are really hot.
It's really hot when you eat. Ow. No. No bite.
I think you should show off the
Nobody.
shirt.
oh yes,
Oh,
I am
goodness.
wearing the Extra Life T-shirt. Haha.
No bite.
But
that was mean.
yeah, so we did Extra Life. We
You
got
pissed them off.
it was like $255, $256 or
I
something
think
like
it's
that.
$255, yeah.
So we did much better. Last year we made $75.
Oh my goodness. Where are you planning on going?
And the yearbook.
Okay, I have to put you up now, buddy. I'm sorry. I love
What's he
you.
gonna do?
Our mascot needs to go away now.
What's he gonna do?
He's a bun.
Zeke's out.
Come on, Monty.
Calm down. I got you.
He's like, oh.
I know. I got you. I know.
Anyway, so while Joe's putting Bunny up, so lots of stuff have happened this week. What are we gonna start talking about?
I want to start with my topic.
Okay, we're gonna start with
Yay.
Watch Dogs 2,
So,
because Drake loves talking about vaginas.
apparently. So anyway, in Watch Dogs 2, apparently there's... They called it...
I've seen it.
Well, yeah, they called it explicit nudity, which I feel like... Okay, it's,
I completely
it's,
disagree with that.
It's nudity, but it's not like... I feel like
It was
it's-
not explicit.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
like...
was not sexual. It was not.
Yeah, it was anatomical.
It was anatomically correct.
Yes.
It was very detailed.
Yes.
But it
But it's
wasn't
not like-
explicit.
Have you heard about this?
No.
Oh, okay. So Watch Dogs 2,
It
yeah.
has full frontal
Yeah.
female nudity.
Full frontal female nudity. Also, actually, there's a dude apparently that walks around naked and pisses in alleys.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's
There's
it's
actually-
full
That's okay
nudity.
though, apparently.
No.
No, he's naked. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're like,
Was there just a mad developer, or did they plan on this and like
apparently
now that they're in
they-
trouble, they're like, oh, let's act like we
they,
didn't
they
know
are
about it.
they are patching the game
they are. I heard
to
about
make
that.
to make it less anatomically correct.
No, it's not even that. Like they're just adding panties. Like they literally said, like they're
No,
just adding panties.
I'm talking for like. There's an entire section of the game where you have to do something that has to do with a nudist colony, and everybody's naked there. So they're making it to where it looks less realistic on the nudity.
It's just gonna be like the
point?
South. It's gonna be the South Park cocks.
Yeah, basically.
Like everyone in South Park when they show their cock and it's just like a line.
So that we can get on television, but yet
Yeah.
the second you kill a hooker wearing crotchless panties and post a picture about it online.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what happened. The dude got his PlayStation Network account banned.
Banned, motherfucker.
Because
Banned.
he took
I
a
think it's
screenshot.
Twitch too. I thought it
Well,
was.
no,
I
he
mean, not
could-
Twitch, but it was Twitter. I thought he got Twitter.
No.
Banned on Twitter too.
No, they pulled
He's not
it.
banned on
They
Twitter
pulled
because
it?
that's how I
Okay.
saw the picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I went to his Twitter page and it now has a age
Explicit
gate.
filter. Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
like you have to say yes, I'm over the age of 18
Gotcha.
before you can see the picture.
Yeah,
But-
we need to talk about that. Ooh, then we need to talk about that too, though.
Oh.
Yeah. But wait, I want to talk about
I know,
Watch Dogs
keep
stuff.
talking.
But
I
wait,
wanna-
there's more.
Yeah, but
I get to talk about this though.
yeah. No, I just saw that today.
Oh.
But anyway, I was just like, really, it's a rated M game. Like,
Yeah, it's a
Get over
mature
yourself.
rated game.
Get over
It's
yourself.
not like
Again, it wasn't sexual.
yeah,
is
yeah.
what
That,
it
that's
was
my
like.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
We
not.
live in a society that is so bent on like all everything, all nudity is bad, and it's like
yeah, all
I don't
nudity is
understand
sexual,
why
and it's like it's
so,
not. It's
such a
the human
censored.
body, you know.
It's such a censored society we live in nowadays.
Well, but I mean, like,
I just-
what's kind of funny is it's kind of the exact opposite over in the UK, where like
Yeah.
everything is like nudity, but the second you see like blood coming out of the back of the guy's head from a gunshot, oh shit, you got to censor that. That's too violent, and blah blah blah. So like,
One of these two worlds just gonna
eventually, either everything's gonna be censored or nothing's gonna be censored, and one of these worlds is gonna be nice. But-
I would prefer everything just not to be. I don't.
Right, yeah.
Not to be censored because it's just I don't. It's the human freaking body. Yeah. So what? He accidentally killed a stripper with, or accidentally, I don't know, but killed a stripper with crotchless panties. Chill.
Yeah.
So what?
I find
It's
it
a
funny
fucking rated
that
M
what I don't
game.
understand.
Like,
This
what
is
does
what
it
I find
matter?
funny. A guy
Oh, that was a hot one.
uses a gun to blow up a gas pipe to kill a hooker. No one fucking cares at all.
Then he blew up a gas pipe.
No one cares he killed a hooker by blowing up a gas pipe, but she had better have some damn panties on.
Well, she was wearing panties. They just
Just crotchless. But my point being, like, I'm just, that's what we're mad about,
Yeah.
is the fact, like, of the underwear she was wearing at the time, not the fact that we blew up a hooker. Like,
Yeah.
she's a hooker. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean,
guess.
if
I
you
don't
want to go that
understand.
route, let's compare it to Saints Row the Third, where you can grab a dildo out of a bathroom and chase down hookers and beat them to death with dildos that you
Okay.
find in a bathroom.
Okay.
Like, I mean,
I'm just saying the pulverizer is the greatest weapon in that game.
The giant purple penis.
Are you good with your
Dildo.
topic?
What? What did you say?
I said, are you good with your topic?
Yeah, I'm good.
Resident Evil 7 Collector's Edition just got announced.
hold on.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not holding
I was
on.
going to say, there's still more with Watch Dogs.
I don't care.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, I was good with my topic, but never mind. Nick's not done yet.
Well, I was just gonna say we'll get there. Don't worry. But seriously, did anybody see, hands down, the best Easter egg that's ever been in a video game?
I have not heard about this. I just heard about the.
Okay,
nudity
so
thing.
so no, like I guess if you want to say spoiler alert, but it's really not
Oh,
that
wait,
big
is
of a
it Watch
spoiler.
Dogs 2?
It is with Watch Dogs 2. It's not a storyline spoiler. It is
Gotcha.
a spoiler alert for a side mission. So
Fair enough. I'm ready.
There's a side mission. Big shock. It's Watch Dogs 2. You're in San Francisco. Well, I don't think they give a year for it.
I don't
game?
think they have an explicit year.
Yeah.
From what I've
But
heard so far.
For this year, E3 has been moved to San Francisco. And one of the missions is you're tasked by some people to break into the E3 convention center, get to Ubisoft's booth, hack into their servers to access a trailer for a game that has yet to be announced, and then take it back to their people so they can release it online. But before you give it to them, you watch the trailer. Turns out it's actually legitimately a trailer for a game that Ubisoft has yet to announce, and they just came out saying, yeah, we just thought that'd be kind of a funny little Easter egg. We have more information coming later.
Nice.
So EA released the first trailer for a new IP that is yet to be announced as a side mission in Watch Dogs 2, where you have to
pretty neat.
steal that trailer from Ubisoft.
I have 2 opinions on this.
Kind of brilliant.
That's brilliant, really cool, really neat, awesome way to do it. That's really cool. I also feel like it's Ocean's 12 with fucking Julia Roberts playing Julia Roberts.
Yeah, Julia Roberts pretending to be Julia Roberts, so that way nobody questions why she's there.
Like, it's literally like, I'm playing a Ubisoft game, I don't want to be, like, taken out of it by being like, hey, go to the Ubisoft booth and steal our merchandise.
Right, but it's so meta, it's great.
I
It's
know,
still really
and that's
funny,
the thing,
yeah.
that's why I'm really, it's a double-edged sword there for me, because I'm like, that's really brilliant.
there's like,
but it's
like
annoying, but it's brilliant.
14 walls.
Dude, I just did a fourth wall break in a fourth wall break. Like, it's like 16 walls.
16 walls, that's what it was, my bad. I can't math. Anyway,
That's fine, I know
but yeah,
English
no,
good.
I wanted to bring that up because I thought that was great.
That is interesting.
It's probably my favorite Easter egg that's ever been in a video game to this point now.
Oh, don't lie. You know you love when the grunts blow up on Halo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily an Easter egg, though.
I guess it wasn't really an Easter egg, but it's
I will
still
say one of the
the
best
greatest
Easter
That was
eggs.
the
thing.
greatest grunt.
Oh, the grunt.
Ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. That was fun.
Yeah.
I just love. I literally shot one, and you just like there's 2 of them together, and you shoot one, and the one he was my best friend.
I still love. There's also a couple Rooster Teeth Easter eggs, like in Halo 3, where you come
A
around
couple?
that one where like
There's a lot.
I want to say it's. God damn it! Jeff's character is trying to get into the room, but they locked him out because he doesn't know what the password is.
I remember that actually.
It's really funny. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah. Or actually, I take it back.
And it changes depending on what.
Yeah, I was gonna say the characters change depending on the difficulty, but it's still really good. Anyway, but no, you can talk, Joe.
Now he's not as excited.
I don't even remember what we're talking about.
Resident Evil 7.
Oh, Resident Evil 7 Collector's Edition got announced,
It did.
and it comes with a mansion. The mansion. It comes as a giant music box. And you-
Oh, it's a giant music box?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
you
a music
lift it
box.
open
I didn't know
and
it
it
was
starts
music
playing
box.
Go Tell Aunt Rhodey.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It also comes with some other shit. Don't know. I saw the house and was all excited. It had like a VHS thing and like a
Comes with
steel
the
book
8
and
gig
like
finger thumb drive.
Yeah.
Comes with the thumb drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid thing that made me so confused for 50 years.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
What is this for?
it's an 8 gig flash drive.
Or it's your best friend if you're a woman.
If you're a man,
like how no one's
Silence.
or if you're a man and you're into that.
Oh, it's for me. Sorry, Dad. I'm not drinking, Dad. I promise.
That might have been the most annoying thing I've seen in a while.
Let's see. That's funny because I get told that every single week.
No, anyway,
Every week I'm on this podcast, I'm told that's the most annoying thing we've ever seen, and then I top it.
I want to say there was
Something
something
I've ever
there was something else that was in there in the collector's edition.
I was just really excited about the key.
The VHS case.
The key.
How much is
The
it?
key. It
179?
looked like
$179.
Oh,
it's the finger.
I still have yet to play the demo.
I found something I really want. Christmas ideas. Anyone?
Okay.
I don't think it's expensive. I don't know. They actually made, since we're talking about music boxes, they made the music box from Elfenlied.
Oh yeah.
I want that so bad. I'm just throwing that out there.
Interesting. Okay.
It's so creepy. Oh. I need to talk to you about anime.
The
Okay.
specs for what's in the collector's edition. For
Yes,
Resident Evil, 'cause I
sure.
haven't
Can
read it.
actually
That works.
like be accurate for once.
I was gonna say I could have swore there was some other stuff.
Oh, I think there is,
So here we
yeah.
go.
I'm gonna read about the music, but I'll give you the deets on that.
I
The standout, of course, is the model replica Baker Mansion standing at
That's
8
the part I'm
inches
excited
high,
about.
7.5 inches length and 8.5 inches depth, doubling as
Just
a
like
music
my
box.
penis.
I'm sure.
You
That's
you
impressive.
have 8.5 inch depth for your penis? Because that sounds kind of.
It's all about the girth, man.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, I'm just saying depth in general. That means something goes in. Never mind. We're done.
Okay. Anyway. And doubling as a music box that plays a familiar tune with accompanying LED effects. This is also your chance to own the dummy finger, the very same one that has haunted fans since the game's announcement. That's not all, though.
Yeah,
Also
yeah.
included is a metal case for the game, a lithograph showcasing the Baker family and all their mystique, a videotape box for the dummy finger, and a creepy note from one of the mansion's residents.
Nice.
So you're going
Okay.
to get the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard base game.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm sad. It's sad that I have to ask, but does it actually come with the game? Because I haven't heard that part
Well,
yet.
battle.
I know. Hold on. I
want to
have-
talk about that too.
That's fine, and I have a point to make on that because yes, you can finish.
Okay. I just, before I forget, okay.
I need like
The base
Ritalin.
game, 8-inch tall Aunt Rhody thing, you know, or dummy finger, 4 GB USB drive, exclusive metal case, VHS tape box, exclusive lithograph, creepy note, and premium packaging.
It's only 4 fucking gigs.
I am
Yeah.
sold, but it's a dummy finger one.
But it's only 4 gigs.
It's only like $120 collector's
It's
edition?
just not too
180.
Oh, 180.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
bad. Wow.
Here's my problem.
I'm buying it for the mansion. Thank you for telling me about that.
Fair enough.
Here's my thing.
Don't steal my joke because I'm gonna say it.
No. I'm really tired of these company exclusive collector's editions.
Yes,
Like
I really am on that.
So like I usually try to buy my games from Amazon or Best Buy because with Amazon I have Amazon Prime, so I get a 20% discount. Or if I buy my games
Is
at
this-
Best Buy, I get a 20% discount. GameStop exclusive. You can only buy it at
Best Buy
GameStop in the US.
gotcha.
Now,
Okay.
outside the US,
You can buy whatever the
multiple
fuck you want.
retailers are carrying it. But in the US, it's only GameStop.
Gotcha.
I'm
That is a
really
little
getting tired of
frustrating.
these exclusives.
That is a little frustrating.
I mean,
But-
think about it. That's just like systems, though. I mean, you pay for having exclusives so people will buy your system.
Right.
But then I also have the choice of who I want to buy my games through. I can go to Best Buy, I can go to Sony, I can go to GameStop, I can go to Walmart, I can go to Target, I can go to Meijer. Here it's literally, oh, sorry, you want the collector's edition? You have to go to GameStop. So now,
Yeah,
like,
but you're still forced to buy that system.
Right.
but again,
What,
even
what I'm saying is,
there,
I don't have a problem with console exclusives. I have a problem with retailer exclusives.
Does
that make sense?
What he's saying,
Yeah.
because what he's saying is
I
the fact that if he
understand.
was able to go through Best Buy to get this, he would get a 20% discount. He's mad because essentially, since GameStop is the
So
only
I have to pay
carrier,
$40 more than what I would be buying or paying if I would be able to buy it at one of these other two retailers. But instead, because I have to buy it at GameStop, I have to pay the full $180, which is fine. I'm not saying I shouldn't have to pay the same price as everybody else. I'm just saying it just kind of sucks that like
Yeah,
Like,
but you also
it would
pay
be
for
like-
those
it would be
memberships,
like-
so it's kind of one of those
Right. But
at the
things
same-
where it's like I want to use it because I bought my freaking membership. From
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I know what you. I can see both sides of it because it's kind of genius because then people are forced to buy it at GameStop, so GameStop gets money. But at the same time, it's frustrating to other retailers as well as people who have memberships at those other retailers to get discounts.
right.
I can definitely see both
but
sides.
everybody does that.
but again, but that doesn't make it right.
No, yeah.
But the other thing being, like, imagine if Sony came out, okay, and said, we've got a new Uncharted coming out, Uncharted 4. We're going to release Uncharted 4. And it's only available through the PlayStation Network. You cannot buy it physically through any retailer.
I would freak out.
And it's $120. We're done with that $60 shit. You have to buy it from us, and it's $120. That would piss everyone off. It's the
Or
exact
like
same situation.
Like take for instance.
There's nothing special with it.
My point is, it doesn't matter. Okay, it comes with 30 minutes worth of bonus music.
Yay!
Now it's $120.
Uncharted.
You got your little bonus thing. But my point
no,
being,
but,
like, they're controlling
The
Or,
market.
or,
market
or
on
then
it.
you have other stuff where it's like, okay, so
I'm bleeding.
Final Fantasy 15 has
Why?
the standard
I don't
edition
know.
and their deluxe edition,
Well, I
which is
know,
the
I'm
standard
biting
edition
my
that
finger.
also comes with Kingsglaive.
Oh, the bunny.
No, that was me, I think.
But if you wanted to buy their collector's edition, which comes with a statue of the car with all the characters riding in the car, it's $280, and you have to buy it through SquareEnix.com.
Wait, sorry. Which game are we talking about? I totally
Final Fantasy 15.
Gotcha.
So like that's
I heard
another one
car
that
and
bugs me
thought
because
something
like
else.
because it's like that would be cool, but like I'd rather buy it through a retailer that I know. Oh, I guarantee that I'm going to be able to get it on this release date because that's what happened to me with Pokemon Sun and Moon. I bought Pokemon Sun and Moon through ToysRUs.com because with the deal that they had going on, I got Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon for $54 after tax.
It's not bad.
Both of them. On the 18th was when it released. It shipped the 19th.
Yeah.
And then I got an email on the 19th stating, oh, it shipped on the 19th. It's on its way. It'll be to your house in 19 days. So, on the 18th, when I still hadn't had any confirmation as to whether or not it shipped, I just went over to Toys R Us, bought Sun, bought Moon, and then when I get the 2 copies in the mail, I'll just take them back to Toys R Us, return them for the... What was it? The
4 or whatever.
80... No, I'm just going to
return the other one.
With the receipt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you've probably been doing that all day. So, but yeah, it's... that's one thing that's really pissing me off is like everything I've gotten through Best Buy except for
Titanfall, which that wasn't really
except for Titanfall, which wasn't their fault. That was 100%. Well, I mean,
Somali pirates.
Yeah, Somalian pirates.
Might as well.
Anyway, no. The only thing that was Best Buy's fault was Doom Collector's Edition, which again they knocked off an extra 20%. So I got 40% off on the Doom Collector's Edition because I got it 4 days late because their warehouse didn't release them until they didn't release them to be shipped to the stores until the date that it was allowed to be sent out. But other than that, anything I've gotten through Best Buy or Amazon, I've received day of. So, I mean,
My Pip-Boy edition came from GameStop that day.
Yeah, well, right. That's what I'm saying. GameStop, but then like with Toys R Us, I know it's like it kind of pisses me off. They have this huge sale for it, and then it's like, oh yeah, you can get it really cheap.
That's
Just gotta
why.
wait 20 days after release.
They wanted to be douchebags. Speaking of collector's editions, though, unless you had something on.
No, it's about collector's editions.
Okay. Did anyone happen to catch the Andromeda?
Yes, and that's actually specifically what I wanted to talk.
So you don't mean collector's edition. You mean the RC model car
that does not come with
says
the game.
Mass Effect on it that doesn't come with a fucking game. Yes,
Yeah,
I've seen that.
I had to laugh. BioWare. I don't know what you're thinking. BioWare.
Here's my thing.
I love your fucking games, but damn.
I would be 100% okay with buying that. That's actually a reasonable price.
Sure. If
they would have marketed it as a
collectible.
Collector's edition,
collectible, not a collector's edition
yeah.
of the game that you have to buy the game separately.
But
That's
the biggest
so
kick
stupid.
in the fucking balls,
It comes, yeah.
it comes with a fucking case for when you do buy the game.
It comes with the steelbook.
it does.
So I
no game.
seriously want to make a comment though, and I'm serious. And I said this the other day. I said if Valve wants to make money, Valve needs to come out and release the Half-Life 3 Collector's Edition with a whole bunch of collectibles and shit, and a case for when you buy Half-Life 3, but it doesn't come with the game. And then of course just never make the fucking game because they're never gonna make Half-Life 3, and just release this Collector's Edition for 180 bucks.
Arby's confirmed it. It was on
Did
there.
you see? I was just saying. Not only did they confirm Half-Life 3, they went through and posted a picture to celebrate the season 4 premiere of RWBY.
I did see that.
They did Pokemon yesterday.
Yep.
They made Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio out of the sauces.
Yep, which was neat.
I thought that was great.
Cool.
Yeah, it said like internet help us decide our starter.
Yep.
Rowlet, they're all great. I want Poplio. He's cute.
I think Poplio's the least
Litten.
popular of any. Yeah, I was
The
going to say I have
water-
Litten right now.
The water starter
That's
always
true.
is.
That's very true.
The water starter always is. But my big thing is, I fucking love Wicked. Don't get me started on Wicked.
I was waiting to see how long it would take for him. That was pretty quick.
My thing with, I love Litten. I've seen his his final form. Looks like the fucking boss off of the Iron Docks dungeon in WoW.
Okay.
He made a comment about cock, and then I said something about I saw his final form, and now he's freaking out about final form cock. His cock is Super Saiyan. But my point being the fact of, like, he literally just... I'm done talking. There's no point.
No, you're fine.
What movie is that?
I
was
you're
thinking
talking
about that all day. I don't remember what it was, but somebody was walking around and he says something about like Saint Shithead, and the guy's holding whiskey and he goes, "Oh yeah, like bless you, bless you." Oh, it's fucking Boondock Saints. I remember that now. Hi, continue. Sorry.
No, you were fine. You were talking
He
about.
says Saint Patty over here, and then Norman Reedus walks up and he dips his finger in the whiskey and he does the whole "I know no pottery at Feely." It's splashing everybody.
Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
Sorry, I know that came out of nowhere, but literally I've been trying to figure that out for like since yesterday at the bar.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm still. Yeah. But
It's not even my final form.
Well, I'm still laughing also about how Andromeda doesn't come with the fucking
I know, it's
game.
such bullshit.
Can I make a point though? I will say this is not the first time this has happened either.
Oh, no, not at all.
Like my thing is the fact that like, because I will say this has a lot of this is getting so much shit in the news, which I agree it should get shit. Fuck BioWare for doing this, or EA, or whoever made the call, but it's probably EA. But this happens so
Borderlands
often
2
nowadays.
did the exact same thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them that do, and I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Borderlands 2, you buy it and it's one of the chests that you use the golden keys on. Mm-hmm. It's one of those, and it's full of collectibles. And again, comes with a steelbook, doesn't have the game.
That still just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's
You think they'd throw you a bone if you freaking spend $300?
Yeah.
oh yeah, 100%. You would think.
Well, I was gonna say there's the 100, and then there's a 200, and then the game itself is 60, if I recall.
Yeah, so you're looking at
but yeah,
260
you're looking
if you
at
want to get the RC one.
Yeah,
Because you gotta pay 60 for the game.
Is that only through Ubisoft or not Ubisoft? Wow, is that only through BioWare's website right now, or are
I've seen it on
retailers-
Amazon.
Okay,
I've seen it on Amazon
okay.
at least. I'm not sure
I was gonna
about
say, I
anywhere
haven't
else.
taken-
See, this
I
is my
looked, yeah.
thing. This brings up a great point, by the way. So I'm going to go through this real quick. So Mirror's Edge Catalyst did the same thing.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say that game tanks so fast that it's already in the EA Games vault.
Obsidian said that they are probably going to release Pillars of Eternity without it. But this brings up a point, is it says here, and I had forgotten about this, Halo 5 did not come with a disc. It came with a digital copy.
You still got the game.
That is my thing. If that's the point, if you're saying, okay, like...
Did it come with a steelbook?
What,
'Cause that would have been funny.
It came with a
Digital
steelbook and a digital download. But hold on. Hold on.
What were you thinking,
Hold on.
Microsoft?
Hold on.
Come with a steelbook.
Hold on. Listen. Because basically what happened was in order to get everything shipped properly on time to do everything, they didn't have enough time. They didn't have enough time to wait for all the discs to be made to go in the steelbook for everything. So you had the steelbook. If you wanted a physical copy, you email wasn't Bungie 343. You email 343. Let them know you wanted a physical copy. Give them the code for the digital copy, because also the collector's editions and the collector's edition console came out 2 weeks before the game released. So if you wanted the physical copy, they would 1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
It was 1 week, yeah.
It was 1 week early. Anyway, so it released early, but then if you wanted the physical copy, you would do all this stuff, give them the code, and then they would send you a physical copy, which I still even got my physical copy before the physical copy got released anyway. Because I bought the collector's edition and the
see, that
console,
still
so
makes-
I had two digital copies. So I sent one in for physical, and then I used one of the digitals.
Still makes more sense though than saying, "Here's a steelbook." Fuck you. You don't even get the
there's
digital
no way-
game.
Exactly.
They can't lose money on a digital copy.
At all.
Like, if I buy a $200, is it $200 Starcy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy a $200
No, it's like
product
250, 270.
Well, that's with the game.
Well, it's $260 with the game.
Oh.
Because it's $60 for the game, $200 for the RC card.
yeah.
from, like, I'm supporting you. This thing probably, let's be realistic here, probably is not actually worth $200.
No.
It's because it has Mass Effect all over.
Of course.
And so,
And I would 100% be willing to pay. So, like, even if they thought 200 would be too much to include a game, if they would have made the price tag 260 and it came with the game, I would still be fine paying $260 for that. Because this is a badass looking car, and
Oh, yeah.
it's an RC car. It goes through your cell phone, so it's not like a physical controller.
Yeah.
Like, it's really awesome. The detail is incredible in it.
It's beautiful.
and everything. But just the fact that they market it
As a
collector's edition and it doesn't come with the game, I am not buying it. Let me rephrase that. Adrian said I'm not allowed to buy it, which she's the Mass Effect fan. So
Yeah. I just found it a little interesting. I think there's a little bit cheaper version that is not the RC car, but also a model.
Yeah.
So there is that one
It's
as
the
well.
exact same thing. It's just not powered.
Yeah, which
I mean, again, incredible detail. It would look
it's
awesome on a
beautiful.
shelf. Like, it's great.
It did definitely make me frustrated when I went to go look at it because I was like, collector's edition, yay! And then I saw
no game.
$100 for this, $60 for that. You want both? I'm just like,
yeah, it's really dumb.
Yeah, it just kind of
again another moment
it's only
where
$100, and then I realized it didn't have the game.
Another moment where EA has shot themselves in the foot.
Yep.
And yet nobody does anything about it.
I know. Well, what I don't understand is, so like EA, you have Battlefield, which is a great game. Don't get me wrong, incredible game. But they put all of their stuff into Battlefield, so much so that they've been slacking off with Titanfall, and Titanfall has gotten like no backing from EA, nowhere near the commercials and stuff like that Battlefield 1 got, and yet they're confused as to why it's doing so terribly in sales. So now, in order to get it to sell more, they've worked out deals to where Titanfall is like $35 now on different Black Friday sales and stuff like that. So that we're trying to get people to buy Titanfall 2. And it's like, I mean, they just keep constantly shooting themselves in the foot by putting all their eggs in one basket, and it's ruining it.
The other thing with that, though, is the fact, and I'm sorry, because I agree with Rooster Teeth when they came out and said this on the patch, but I don't understand why. So, even if you don't like it, if people don't want it to be the case, this entire market share, I guess, is controlled by Call of Duty and Battlefield. Mm-hmm. It is controlled by both of those games, whether you like them or not. That's how it is. You've got other games like Overwatch and Halo and stuff, but they don't dominate the market like Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Agreed.
Why would you literally launch Battlefield and Titanfall within 2 weeks of each other?
Yeah.
Like, they're both EA. Like, why did you not wait till
Battlefield,
like March?
Titanfall, Call of Duty. Like, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Like, week.
Yeah.
So, of course, Titanfall's not going to make sales.
Right.
Everyone goes after Battlefield and Call of Duty, so no one's going to buy Titanfall. If they had just waited, the problem was they wanted to get it out. And they were like, we need to get it out in time for Christmas. If they had waited till spring, when we're talking, okay, everyone's had Battlefield and Titanfall and Call of Duty for 6 months or so, and okay, they're kind of getting a little bit stale now, and we're trying to find something new. And then you go, hey, here's Titanfall to tide you over for 6 months until something else comes out. That would have been a great time to launch it.
Or
like
if they
March.
had released it a couple weeks early.
But yeah, even there, I would say you'd have to do it more than a couple weeks. Because again, I mean, a lot of people, if it was just like 2 or 3 weeks, people would have been like, "Yeah, I'll just wait."
But see, that's one. So like with Battlefield, what they did with Battlefield was they released Battlefield, and then the next week was a free to play weekend, and that got people playing. And if you played the free to play weekend, you got a discount on Battlefield. So like if they would have done that Titanfall a couple weeks earlier, and done a free to play weekend with Titanfall, we'd have no problems right now at all by any means. Because it's such an amazing game, but so many people don't even want to give it a chance because they're too busy with either Battlefield or
I think
Call
the
of
problem
Duty.
is that the first Titanfall, it was a good game. It was just lacking content. I think people are afraid to jump into it because they're like, oh, great, here's another Titanfall. And they haven't actually played. I'm just going to be honest. When you guys were you were talking about playing it, I was like, all right, let's play some Titanfall. But then I picked it up, and as bad as I was, I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah, really cool.
Like even when you're doing terrible, you're still having fun. Like, which don't get me wrong, I have the exact same thing with Battlefield. Like, I'm terrible at Battlefield, but it's still a blast to play. But
the other thing is, how do you sell an entire extra platform now on a sequel? Is my thing. You got to think. I mean, Titanfall 1 was exclusive to Microsoft, and now all of a sudden a sequel's coming out, and you're trying to tell all these PlayStation players, like, hey, guys, come over and play our sequel. And most of those PlayStation players are like, fuck it, we didn't get the first one, why should I jump into a sequel? Because, again, a lot of people don't know about Titanfall. So while they advertised having a campaign in the first game, there wasn't. But a lot of people, I think, are just kind of like, I'm not going to jump in halfway into a story.
Somebody who did that and did it 2 thumbs up was The Witcher. Witcher 3 was only on The first one PC, second one 360 and PC, and then like boom, everything blew up Game of the Year.
Witcher, I feel like
agree.
Like that
was-
CD Project Red.
And not just
those
that,
guys.
though, it was advertised way better.
True. But
Witcher had a lot. Every
It has a
fucking
lot of
commercial.
content.
it has a lot of
break
content,
was
and CD Projekt Red is a
ads.
developer that they listen to the fans so much, and it's like, oh well, fans want this, okay, well let's put that out. Hey, how much should we charge for this DLC? Fuck it, give it to them.
It wasn't even that.
Like-
Like the big thing with that was the fact that didn't they like release it and like it wasn't even a big thing, but there was something broken about the game like the day it launched, and they had it fixed within like 24 hours, and they're like, oh, sorry that it like launch broke, and we apologize. So the next like 6 DLCs are free to make up for it. And then
There's
like
a bunch of like mini DLCs.
yeah, but then
Oh,
like
yeah,
EA
there's-
is like, oh, the game's broken. Sorry, fuck you. Pay $60 and we'll fix it. And, like CD Projekt Red was like, yeah, we were gonna charge like $10 for all these DLCs, but fuck it, we fucked up. Here, we'll just give you $60 worth of DLC
I have
for
an
free.
issue. I have an issue now with Black Ops 3. I never beat Black Ops 3, and so apparently because I waited for so long, there was some update they put out which messes with something. So when you're in the final mission, there's a spot where you're supposed to like interact with a monitor to do something at the very last mission, and when you do that, it freezes your system every time. I've looked it up. People have talked to Activision and everything like that, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, yeah, something with our last update messed it up." Blah blah blah. We're like, we're working on it. This has been like 4 months now.
It's because nobody plays the Call of
But
Duty
it's
campaign,
because
so nobody cares.
everybody that would have played the campaign already played it, so it's like, well, it's on the
But
back burner.
again,
Whatever.
that's how those companies are. Is they don't care.
Yeah, which I
Because
did.
they're like,
not many of us play
we've
Call
got
of Duty
another
for the
Call of
story,
Duty
you know,
coming
like-
out. So
Not anymore.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
I will say though, Infinite Warfare looks good. I picked it up. I installed it. I installed Modern Warfare, and I went right back to Titanfall 2. I didn't even turn it on.
fair enough.
But
I do have to say though, going back to CD Projekt Red, I absolutely love the fact that one, I wasn't sure about Witcher, so I waited until I got it for Christmas or whatever. I don't remember exactly when I got it, but I mean, when I opened the game case and like actually took out how it's got the nice slide and everything that covers it, and I opened it, there's a freaking message right from them going, "Dear player, like, hey, thanks for buying our shit." And then under
Yeah.
that, I mean, they gave you a map. I have a map. I've got all these little extra things that
Like
like
they had the compendium in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Told you like,
Yeah.
hey, this is this person, because
Yeah.
which you don't get with games ever anymore.
if,
Yeah.
if you're playing
Unless you
this on
pay, like,
PlayStation, you
$100 for
probably
it.
have no idea
Edition.
what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, here's this
Yeah.
character, this is their backstory, character backstory.
Yeah.
Had all those stickers. It had
yeah, I
the
had-
soundtrack with it.
yeah, I had a whole bunch
Which-
of shit that like I didn't expect to get.
Which
and I was like,
missed that
this is awesome.
because like that's when I bought Morrowind. I bought Morrowind on PC, and well, actually I bought it on Xbox first originally. So, but I mean, like it's a game where
too.
I bought it on Xbox, and that game case was fucking heavy because
Yeah.
you open it up and it had
yeah,
a
yeah,
map
yeah.
and a manual. It was like this fucking thick.
You
It-
needed it.
Right, but it's one of those things where like games just don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you're buying, like he said, if you buy a collector's
Yeah.
edition that comes with a map, and it's like, oh, a paper map is now like a premium thing you have to buy a collector's edition for.
Yeah, which is something that I've always loved about. I mean, second I started playing Witcher 3, I was super excited about that. I mean, I love maps for one thing. Maps of games is one of my
100%.
biggest things that I'm just like, I got a map.
Right.
Like I don't know why, but I've always.
I'm
yeah.
100% the exact same way.
Where's the map?
Yeah, well, I've always had a thing for maps, even when I was a
There's
kid.
a
But like,
place you
video
wanna
game
go,
maps are like
I'm
one of
the
my
guy
favorite
you need to
things.
do,
And then
I'm the map.
just the message directly from the developers. It's why I continue to buy. It's why I bought DLC, and why I was so excited about the Gwent cards and like little things that I was just like, yay, Witcher. I can't. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I really think though they missed an opportunity for doing mobile gaming.
Agreed.
I still feel I
Like,
feel like you
it-
could absolutely do. I would love to play people on mobile. Just
I
Witcher.
don't think it would. Like,
Gwent.
looking at it, I don't think it doesn't look that much more like intricate than something like Hearthstone.
Hearthstone, yeah.
My thing that I don't understand with it is the fact of this is supposed to be a game that is supposed to be taking on games like Hearthstone and MTG and stuff like that. What doesn't make sense is when at least me, When I think of those kinds of games, I think of mobile or sometimes PC.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, I don't think of, hey, I'm going to be on my Xbox for a couple hours. Like, I'm going to play a card game. Like, I don't think, like, the reason why Hearthstone is so successful is because people can grab their phone and, like, sit, you know, at work and be like, oh, I'm on break, I'm going to play around a Hearthstone or
Agreed.
something.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I don't sit at my
That's the only
Xbox
time
and be
that's the only time I play Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I do not play it on PC. I play it on my computer on my phone when I'm taking a shit at work. That's seriously the only time I play Hearthstone. That's probably why I take 40-minute breaks. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah.
I do have to laugh though, because I have played card games before for hours on. I mean, as demonstrated by Witcher, as demonstrated by me playing blackjack and poker and all those sorts of things on Red Dead, and also playing.
But I still
it
feel
in
like
Watch
that's a little
Dogs,
bit
and
different also, though, because
it
at
is,
least
but
Poker and Watch Dogs
that's
is
a
so
part
cheap,
of
though.
those games.
I don't cheat actually.
Oh, really?
I legitimately play.
Oh, I cheat.
I cheated-
Okay, he's got a camera behind him. I go behind the camera and then I look at everybody's stuff and I look at what they. Oh, yeah, okay.
I cheated once, but it was only so that I could get the trophy. And then I was just like, okay,
You're just like,
I
okay,
want
I'm
to
done.
actually play. It's just I don't like to gamble real money, so if I can gamble in game,
Speaking of maps, okay.
but
This is just a little random thing. So somebody's making a big deal about like they forgot how big the Skyrim map was because they're like it's the special edition. So somebody on Kotaku went through and started like comparing different game maps. So GTA 3 is roughly 3 square miles, like map wise. Then you have San Andreas, which was 13.6 square miles. Then you have Oblivion, which was 16 square miles.
yeah, Oblivion was huge.
Then you have Far Cry 2 with 31 square miles.
Oh, I forget. Yeah,
What if
I
like
didn't play
Arena
two.
is going to be number one?
Hold on. World of Warcraft was 80 square miles, or is 80 square miles. And they keep adding to
Vanilla or at this
it.
point?
At this current point.
80 still doesn't seem like that's
80 square
It
miles.
seems like it's more than that even.
Burnout Paradise is 200 square miles.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Just Cause 2 is 400 square miles. You ready for this?
Arena.
Elder Scrolls Daggerfall is 62,394 square miles.
Wow.
You can fit 800 World of Warcraft the entire map. The entire map of World of Warcraft currently. You can fit 800 of those inside of Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall.
You know the only game that's bigger than that?
My dick.
Minecraft.
Oh. Well, because it's infinite, but that's...
Apparently, it
On
crashes
PC.
after you go so far.
Oh, are you sure? We're missing a game.
No, but,
We're missing a game that has
has a huge map?
yeah.
so where does Skyrim fall at? You didn't actually mention that.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They didn't mention on here where...
No
Sky-
Man's Sky.
Oh,
fuck you. So nobody even talks about that shit. I still love the fact
did
that the lead developer or whatever came out and like tweeted out like this No Man's Sky was a fucking mistake. And then like an hour later took it down and then the company was like, we were hacked. We didn't put that out.
he stepped down today.
Yeah, he fucking, because he was
yeah.
like, fuck this game. Fuck all of
But
you.
no, Assurance Call had 500 square miles. Test Drive Unlimited, 618. Fuel, 5,560. Guild Wars, up to the Nightfall expansion, has 15,000. Lord of the Rings Online is 30,000. And Daggerfall, 62,394.
That's pretty impressive.
But yeah, no, like that's just insane. It takes literally 61 hours and 54 minutes. It took the guy 14 YouTube videos. 61 hours and 54 minutes to walk from one corner of the map to the next. That just 61 hours to walk from one end of the map to the
and
other.
you still wouldn't have beaten the boss from Final Fantasy 15.
Shut the fuck up about that bullshit.
I still want to know if it's true.
I can almost guarantee
I know
it's not
you're
true.
saying
Did,
it's
did,
not.
did anybody watch Clueless Gamer?
I heard about it. You told me about it, but I think
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so do you know what Clueless Gamer is? Conan O'Brien does
Oh,
video game
yeah,
reviews.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So he did a review of Final Fantasy 15 with Elijah Wood.
Frodo.
So it's him and Elijah Wood playing Final Fantasy 15. And I'm pretty sure they made them play like the most mundane, stupidly bullshit sections of the game. because they're
Like
playing
when you
a game
get this
where
really
like,
nice fancy car and you drive it for 5 minutes and it breaks down, so you have to push the car.
you have
for
to
like 10
push
miles.
the car like to get to the next spot that you can like park it and get somebody to look after the car and try to get it fixed.
It's hilarious.
Then there's another spot where it's like, oh, everybody gets back into town and they're like, oh, is this the dress everybody's talking about? We read about it in magazines. Let's go look at the dress.
It
Then
was
you
a
got to go.
princess's wedding dress.
Yeah, and you got to go like through the city to try to find the princess's wedding dress. So you guys can all like look at the wedding dress and be like, oh, it's so nice. The pictures don't do it justice and all this stupid stuff. But anyway, so at one point in time, they go to do this quest. And Conan O'Brien's already fed up with it. He's like, okay, when something happens, tell me. And he just stands up and puts his nose against the wall. So Elijah Wood's doing the whole thing himself. And he's playing, and he's like, oh, that's it? That's it? I beat the boss? I mean, it was only like 5 minutes. And I can't remember the guy's name. The guy that's always with him that kind of like walks him through how to play the games. Like his resident nerd friend that always teaches Conan how to play the games. Anyway, he's like, oh, well, I mean, if you thought that was easy, I mean, that was just like you coming into contact with him first. Eventually, you actually meet up with him, and it's a 72-hour boss battle. And Conan grabs him and throws him against the wall. He's like, who the fuck is going to play this game? And freaking out about like 3 days. He was like, so 72 hours like in game, right? He's like, no, so like 3 real days to beat the boss of actual gameplay. And like everybody online is like freaking out about it. But wasn't it Final Fantasy 13 had a side quest on one character where it was like 20 something hours to beat a boss. In Final Fantasy 13 is like a side quest.
I don't remember.
Hold on, now I'm fact checking myself. Because I know everybody at home's doing it right now, right? Or not right now, but when they watch this. Final Fantasy longest boss fight. But yeah, which I will say, Adrian brought up a good point. The one thing that would make sense is if it's like a boss battle that's like multiple stages, but each stage is at a different area, so you have to traverse from this area to this area, this area to this area, this area to this area, and there's so many different ones that it would take 3 days to complete. That kind of makes more sense, not 3 days of
actual just
like
battling.
3 days of like just like
he has how
dodge
many
attack
health bars?
dodge attack right. Lost Odyssey, one of the best RPGs
You
out
can
there.
only save every 24 hours.
Oh, that would suck.
Speaking of long RPGs, did you guys see Lost Odyssey might be getting free release? Well,
I missed that.
It's coming backwards compatible, but to celebrate the 1 year anniversary for backwards compatibility, they're going to give it to everybody with Xbox Live Gold. Woo! Which that's pretty cool. I'm down. Because that was one amazing game. But the other thing is, by mentioning that they're giving everybody a free copy, that insinuates that they're going to be putting it on Xbox Live, which is not available digitally right now. So that's another game they're going to start offering digitally. But the thing that's interesting with it is the reason they haven't ever offered it digitally is because they said it was too big to offer digitally. But now that everybody's downloading like fucking
50, 60 gigs.
Infinite Warfare plus Modern Warfare was like 122 gigs or something like that. Yeah. So now that people are kind of like cool with that, they're gonna do it. But yeah, because Lost Odyssey was 5 discs, I think, on the 360.
I don't recall.
I want to say it was 5. I want to say.
There's bits in that ballpark.
But anyway, I'm trying to look up how long this thing is, and I don't know what this website is. Everybody should boycott Gaming Bolt. Every fucking thing is just ads everywhere. I can't even read the article, so I'm backing out and trying to find it.
PC Principal.
Final Fantasy 11 had a boss that took 18 hours to beat.
So while you're looking that up,
Oh my god! I just realized.
Uh-oh.
Can we back up for like 5 seconds?
Uh-oh.
You walked into this room when you first got here, before the podcast started, and you sat down and said, I need to talk to some PC people. And I just now realized you meant personal computer.
what the? What
You seriously thought he meant politically correct?
I've spent this whole time going, how was that politically incorrect asking about an Alienware? Oh.
It wasn't an illegal Alienware.
Better not bring your Pokemon out.
I think I'm still drunk from last night.
Mighty Morphin Michael Vick.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
God, if anybody has not seen that yet, you need to watch that. The new epic rap battle.
funny.
I've not seen that yet.
Oh my god, it's Charles Darwin versus Ash Ketchum. Darwin just wipes the floor with Ash. Just sticks a fucking mop handle in his face and just mops the floor with him.
What sense does that make?
50.
I don't understand. I thought Amazon is supposed to carry everything.
Uh-oh, what do they not carry?
They quit carrying. They actually have it listed, and I guess it's out of print. I mean, technically, okay. They don't carry Clannad on Blu-ray anymore.
Okay.
You can't buy it. Like, you can only buy it from third parties.
Okay.
Best Buy has it for sale.
Best
So
Buy.
I'm assuming they still have copies of it, I guess. Like, I don't know if it's out of
Unless
print
Best
or
Buy
what,
just
but
didn't sell all their copies.
That's what I'm
and
saying,
Amazon sold all their
like-
copies and it's out of print.
I need to buy it, though. It's supposed to be so good.
But
I would need to talk to you guys about that, by the way.
Okay.
I want to, well, we'll get to that later.
But
Dishonored 2.
I
haven't
Guess who bought that shit? Guess who got that shit for free? Thanks to this fucker working extra hours. Thanks, buddy.
I'm pretty sure you owe him a blowjob, by the way. Like, just saying.
That's okay.
Like,
Stay in your chair.
yeah.
I traded
Yeah.
in 29 games with no cases.
No cases. Zero fucking cases.
But listen,
But he
listen,
threw the
listen,
cases
listen,
away
listen,
that morning. Like,
You gotta ruin all the fun. I wanted to say it.
Wait, what?
he threw all the cases away that
I
morning.
couldn't fit 30 cases into my backpack. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't that morning. It was the night before.
He's
It was the night before.
He's gonna reach
My
across
bad.
the table and just kill you.
I already know. You already told me.
I sent him a text and I was like, hey, bro, they're not going to take money off of these for not having the cases, right? And he was like, no, we don't do that. And then, like, he sends out in a text and I was like, oh, good. And then I get ... Unless you have a bunch of them. And I was like, fuck. Or no, you said unless you have like 50 of them. And I was like, fuck. I'm waiting. And he goes, why? How many you got? And I was like 29. And he just goes, lols. I was just like,
I figured you were like 8.
oh no, I was like, I have a spindle. Oh, I was like, I need to go to GameStop so I could trade in it. So long story short, I traded in these 29 games, and I got Pokemon Sun and Moon. I got Dishonored 2, which came with a copy of Dishonored 1 Definitive for Xbox One. I got Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the first one, and I got Sword Art Lost Song. Good job, good memory. So I got all of those games, and I paid $31 rounded up. Like it was 30 and some change. So, well,
He
technically
got like 125 store credit.
170 something after you,
Was it that much? Oh
After-
god.
Well, after the coupons.
promos and coupons.
Promos.
and,
Like that coupon
coupons.
that I handed you that I didn't give you.
yeah, the day before you did.
Yeah, the one I gave you the day before.
Yeah, remember? Something about trading in games, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to make sure I go back and see that guy.
Yep, that's what happened.
And then I invited you to the podcast because we had just met.
Bleep.
How awesome was it when Corey bleeped my middle finger? I loved that video.
That's never happening again.
That's the best video
that
we ever
took
did.
him like 2.5 hours to do.
It was
God
worth
damn.
it. Why do you think that you stopped doing the safe
Not
for
safe
work
for work,
versions?
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
of me.
yeah, no, I'm
Because of me.
Yeah, literally. It's ridiculous. Well,
Yeah.
I will say that's one thing.
Hello, ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You said ridiculous, which made me think of Will Dickless over there, which from Ghostbusters, and then it made me think of, man, everybody knows that's Big Dick B. Oh yeah, that's Pikachu. Well, everyone knows Pikachu.
God.
Oh, that's floor shit. Oh, that's 3 floor shits.
Oh man.
Speaking of Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sun and Moon are so good.
Did you guys see what they just announced?
No.
So Pokemon Go is dying very, very fast. And by dying, I mean it's still technically on life support. Like, they haven't, like... They
Pulled the
haven't
plug?
quite Terry Schiavo'd it, but it's there.
Oh my god.
Terry Schiavo is kind of alive-o. Anyway. Remind me to talk about that. I lost my train of thought. So they said that they're trying to do something to bring the game back. And they're like, we need to make sure that we bring this game back, and we want to go through and like, you know, get everyone playing it again. So what we're gonna do is, instead of adding all the features that we said we were gonna have at launch, we're just gonna add more Pokemon to it that you're never gonna fucking catch because you'll never see them. Like they're adding in second gen, but there's still no player versus player battles. There's no trading. There's no.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, this was the biggest hyped disappointment ever since Mass Effect 3.
I've really been like kicking myself in the ass that I didn't like invest in Nintendo stock and then like wait and then sell it.
I'm kicking my ass. I spent $150 on that fucking game.
We told you.
I know you did. And then
I gave you weird looks too.
And then I did that, and I spent all that money on the game, and then I changed Gmail accounts, so now I don't even have that account anymore. But seriously, so I've got a friend who is very excited. He wants to start a band.
Oh no, I've already heard this whole thing.
He wants to start a band, and he wants to get some albums out there and get people listening to him, and then he wants to do an entirely acoustic album. And you know how MTV used to do unplugged albums, so he wants to call the band Terry Schiavo so he can release Terry Schiavo Unplugged.
I heard about that.
It's the greatest idea for a musical act since Elbows.
I don't know. Pocket full of condoms and no place to go.
What was that? I remember that. Was that us?
That was a live album that
Was that
we
us?
thought about. Yeah.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay. I was like, I hope that was us that was that creative. I don't know, man. I still
We didn't have any music, but we had live albums planned.
We wrote one song and we're already like, oh yeah, let's have a live album.
Greatest Hits Volume 3.
That was going to be our first CD. We wanted to make our first CD Greatest Hits Volume 3. That way we could hope it. We literally talked about it. We were like, it's going to be the biggest album ever. Like, we're going to be huge. And we were like, we want all these people to hear our album. And then they're going to be like, well, I love this band. Let's go find all their other music. Because if they're already on the third Greatest Hits, they must have CDs. I don't have shit out. But I love Blink's concept of, instead of Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, it was Use Your Erection 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
They never did it. How did our nerd
What was I gonna
podcast
say?
turn to music?
I don't know.
I want to start a branch off of this podcast, by the way.
So, other big announcement.
Uh-huh.
So, did anybody hear what Game Freak announced on the 18th?
Oh, yes! Can I say what it is?
Holy fucking shitballs. I thought I wanted a Switch before. I cannot fucking wait for a Switch.
Point at me when I can say it.
Go ahead.
Pokemon Star is coming to the fucking Nintendo Switch.
So, instead of like red,
I think that's
blue,
like
and
the
then
working
yellow,
title. I don't know if it's
gold,
not confirmed
silver,
to be called
crystal,
Star, but
they're doing Sun, Moon, Stars. And Stars
I heard about it.
is coming to Switch.
and is
it's
apparently
gonna
going
be
to be
the first
completely
ever-
remastered for Switch. It's not going to be like, oh, we ported it over. Like, they have apparently been working on it since Sun and Moon started production. They put it on hold to finish polishing Sun and Moon. But it is going to be completely built for the Switch, completely from the ground up. Oh my god, I can't wait. Like,
never had
full
such a big boner
1080p
for a console.
Pokemon, like, that's portable also still, and yet can be played on my TV. I don't think I'm ever leaving my house.
I am, because I kind of have to go to work.
Yeah, I was gonna say the point of the Switch is so that you can take it with you
Yeah.
if you leave your house.
Because I don't know about you, but I can't
Feeling
get enough
22?
money on Chatterbait to, like, make a living.
That's fine. I run a gay phone sex line, so.
Oh,
Interesting.
There you go.
You should give me the
Just
number.
quit your day job.
Bitch, don't act like you aren't my number one caller. I still love that on Family Guy.
This is our first time caller.
I love it on Family Guy when Meg talks about how she's running a phone sex line and she was bad at it. And so she's sitting there and she's just on the phone and it just shows her and she's sitting in the room and she's like, what? What am I wearing? I don't know.
Khakis.
Like, yeah, and she's just like naming what she's like,
No, please tell me you know that reference.
no.
Come on, it's a stupid State Farm.
What are you wearing?
Oh, yeah, I do
Khakis?
remember that,
Well,
yeah.
she sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy.
Yeah, there you
so.
go. There you go.
But no,
Yeah.
she was straight up like, I don't know, I'm wearing like a t-shirt and some jeans. What? What kind of underwear am I wearing? I don't know. big underwear, I guess. And then it cuts to Peter, and he's on the other end, and he's like, you know what? I am completely flaccid, but thank you for your time, ma'am. Or you had the same, they did the same joke where it was Chris was sitting there, and he's like, ooh, what are you wearing? Oh, that's hot. Oh, and then Lois walks in the kitchen and is like, give me the phone. And he's like, okay, bye, Grandma. And he ends off the phone. I think we're out of things to talk about, except for the fact of how orgasmic Sun and Moon is.
You brought up Dishonored too, and then we got off on a tangent. So
I did.
I got
yeah,
Yes.
well,
Always. No, I'm
the
just kidding.
group was kind of derailed. Oh, really?
You just turned off my mic.
Mic drop.
Bitch. Don't touch my mic.
And then me and Shannon are looking at each other like,
All right.
It's the same look my last girlfriend
Yeah.
gave me.
Have you gotten a chance to play any at all?
I
'Cause-
fucking took the wrapping off.
Yay! I haven't even done that. I picked up Titanfall, and Titanfall 2. I've been playing that. So we have the collector's edition. Both Nick and I
I got
do.
the collector's edition. I opened it up. I got the code for definitive edition because I haven't beaten the first one yet.
So good.
Got it installed, and then like lifted the mask up to my face, and then put it back in the box.
Do you have the
And
mask?
then
I want
went
to see
right
what it
back to
looks
playing
like on. I want to see what it looks like on.
I specifically opened it just because of the fact that I was like, I got home from GameStop that night. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't. I came here and then went and saw Doctor Strange. I'll come wherever I want. And then I got home and the first thing I did was took the plastic off of everything
Right.
because I was immediately like, the last thing I want to do is like
You're supposed to
try
put plastic on it, safer that way.
Fuck that. Who gives a shit?
Oh.
Charles gonna get AIDS.
I was. It's okay. All you gotta do is take like $10,000 and inject it. Guys, they found the
Money.
cure for AIDS. All you gotta do is take all your cash and inject it. And all the like African people are like, what? I love South Park. I'm not just sure. I'm HIV positive. God damn it, Carbon! Stop saying that shit. Or when Kyle walks out of the room, he's like, I need to be alone for a minute. He walks out, and they're all like, I can't believe Cartman has AIDS. And then in the background, you just hear Kyle laughing his ass off.
He's crying. He's taking it really hard.
But anyway,
Speaking of, oh, sorry, just real
No, you're
quick.
fine.
Speaking of South Park, you saw the newest
I
episode,
did
right?
not, and I was planning on trying to watch it after this podcast. But
I
we're
guarantee
running
that
late.
they have to have another episode because it's on the most
They
ridiculous
do. I
cliffhanger.
did look it up. There's 10 episodes this season.
Okay.
That was 8, so there's 2 left.
Got it. Okay.
So we
Sorry.
are running towards the end.
But go back to what you were saying.
Well, I was just gonna say, literally the entire reason I took the plastic off.
Well, I was talking to
everything-
Drake, but
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Fuck all of you.
I'm kidding.
Nope, I'm done talking.
You took the plastic off.
Good.
I'm out. I'm done.
We love you, Joe.
So nobody's played Dishonored, but everybody has it.
Yay!
Yeah, he has it. I has it. He has it. You have it.
Not yet, but I plan on getting it.
Okay, so 3/4 of this podcast currently has Dishonored, and 0/4 have played it.
Hey, Arcane, you're welcome for the $240 that we didn't touch.
You're right.
Hey.
I've heard some good stuff about it, though.
Oh yeah, I've heard
great
amazing things about it.
I just want to replay the original Dishonored so that I can pick up 2 and actually remember everything. It's been a while since I played it.
I've been trying to kick out Watch Dogs because I still have yet to beat the original, so I've been trying to kick it out so I can play 2.
My issue with Dishonored it's not issue. I beat Dishonored and BioShock Infinite, I'm pretty sure it was. Came out very close together. And feel-wise, like, obviously they're different, very different storylines.
But feel different.
But they
similar.
feel so similar that there's times where, like, thinking back, I'm like, I totally remember what Dishonored was about, and I'll start remembering missions, and I'm like, wait, that was BioShock.
Gotcha.
So, like, I definitely do need to go back and replay it because, like, I don't remember the storyline very well. Like, I remember and I'm like, oh, okay, I did this, and then I went here, and then I went here, and then that's when Elizabeth was playing the guitar. Wait. So, yeah, I need to go back and play it. It's so good, though. That was the whole reason I ended up buying Dishonored 2, was just because the fact I was like, fuck it, it comes with the first one, too. Because I was thinking about buying, I was either that or Watch Dogs.
Which
Oh no!
Speaking of,
I ended up buying it because I didn't know it was out. You told I was like, hey, I'm thinking about pre-ordering Dishonored 2. And he's like, it's right here, and I was like, what?
I was just gonna say, speaking of buying stuff on sale, Xbox Live's Black Friday sales started yesterday.
Like what?
Titanfall 2 is 40% off. Battlefield 1's 33 or 40% off.
Fuck, I might.
Will that be $40 then?
It's like 35, 40. They've got what else on there?
I'm
The
looking
latest
now.
Madden, FIFA, and 2K are all 35. I don't remember what else on there. There's a lot of shit on there. I know Skate 3's $10. I might have to pick that up just because it's backwards compatible now, and I never got around to picking it up.
Question you PC people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Politically correct. Wait. Personal computer.
Got it.
Did you know that Killing Floor 2 is being released for the PS4?
Yes.
I was gonna say.
It's GameStop exclusive. The game, you have to buy it through GameStop.
You can't buy it digitally on the
Well,
PSN?
no, like physical copy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, physical
Okay.
copy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I literally thought he was literally just like, that was his middle finger to Nick and was just fucking around with the whole, like, Nick hates company exclusive things. I didn't realize it really is GameStop exclusive.
No, really, because I went to Drake and I was like, hey, did you know about this game? He's like, no. It's like, can you look it up and see, like, what you get discount for Best Buy? He's like, I don't see it. I'm like, forgot, because GameStop's the only one selling it.
This is the only point I want to make, though. He says he never heard of it. You didn't realize it was coming to PS4. I fucking tried to get us to play the fucking demo at any point during the 25-hour podcast live stream for Extra Life, and nobody wanted to download it. So we didn't play it.
It is known.
I wanted to fucking play that.
I really wanted to play it.
But the Pro was going to take advantage of, like, PS4 Pro. It's like enhanced with that game specifically.
Yeah.
But I'm actually pretty stoked to play. It's going to be $10 off on Black Friday.
There you go.
So me and Cody at GameStop are picking it up. So that's at least 2.
Which one's Cody?
Tattoo, tall guy.
Longer hair?
No, shorter hair.
Who's the dude with the longer hair?
That's Chris.
That dude's cool.
Chris is cool.
Literally, like
Everybody's cool.
I don't.
was gonna say,
I literally talk to you and Chris.
I
don't
have
talk.
yet
like,
to see anybody that works at your GameStop. That,
they all
like,
seem cool,
is-
but like I've
isn't
literally
cool.
never dealt with anyone else. Like I will never forget. I went in and traded in Black Ops 3, and I was supposed to get like $34 for it according to the app. And I think I talked to you about this.
Yeah, you told me
but
about
I only got like 29, and then like. I can't remember if it was you or Chris. One of the two of you guys went back and talked to, like, I think it was Chris was the one that did it, but went and talked to, like, your guys' boss or whatever and was like, it's fucked up. Like, he got, like, $6 less. And your guys' boss was like, fucking just take care of the kid. Like, next time he comes in, take $6 off of something. So, like, you guys took $6 off a headset. And I was like, that was cool that he remembered me.
Speaking of headsets, Jesus Christ, the Astro A50 right now is $130.
What did you
Wow.
say?
Amazon.
Wow.
Like that.
The Astro A50 headset, the wireless.
Yeah, no, I know that. But
Yeah.
What?
It's $130 right now on Amazon. It's part of their Black Friday daily special things.
There's so many nice things.
I know. I mean, I've already got A50s, but I spent $300 on them. But like, no, it hands down the best headset I've ever had.
They work with
Everything. I have my A50s currently hooked up to my PC, Xbox One, 360, and PS4 at the same time. All you need to do is buy a Switch.
Does it have an external
Nintendo?
mixer?
Huh?
Does it have an external mixer? Like to be able to control chat and also.
It's in the headset.
Gotcha. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Is it with the Mixamp Pro thing? Like the little...
No, it's got it built in. So like it's instead of the little thing that has like the dial and stuff that you can change, it's built into the ear. So like if you push forward, it does game chat. If you push backwards, it does. Chat is backwards, audio is forwards. It even has audio cues to let you know when it's in the middle, far left, far right, and then
I don't know what to buy.
I don't know. It's
What do you mean?
There's just so many things that I want to get. I want to get like one big thing. Like possibly the Alienware Steam Machine.
Yeah.
Possibly the Pro. Possibly the PlayStation VR.
Don't get a Pro. Like, let me help you take that off your list right now.
I know. I would want to get a new TV first.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, don't even worry about.
But
a
my
Pro
question is,
or...
like, why do you seriously? Why do you want? Do you have a PS4? Why do you want the Pro?
Well, I plan on getting a 4K TV.
Okay.
He plans on getting a 4K TV and PSVR.
Gotcha. Don't give a fuck what Sony says, and don't give a fuck what, like, all the stupid people that don't look into shit say. It's not native 4K, so it's not really worth it.
It's worth it for the processing power for the VR, which, again, he was planning on getting a PSVR.
I'm just saying. The other thing is, has anybody else seen this? I thought it was really fucking weird that, what game was it? I've got to think for just a second. Hold on.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
What was it? I legit think it was.
I think I know it. I think I know what you're
Rise
talking
of the Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 4 Slim, as it's now called, runs at, it was anywhere from 45 to 60 frames a second at 1080.
Last of Us.
Last of Us, that's what it was. Last of Us Remastered.
Yes.
Ran between 45 to 60 frames a second on 1080p. On the PlayStation 4 Pro, runs between 30 to 45 frames a second at 1080p.
It's
Yeah.
terribly optimized for it for some reason.
They don't know
That game specifically.
Well, they came out with a patch for Last of Us 4, so do you think that was part of it?
It probably
It
was,
could
but my
be.
point being the fact of, I'm just like, I don't understand the point of, when the PlayStation 4 is $250 right now, there's no point to buy 4 Pro. It's not like, and I'm not being a fanboy when I say this, like, I'm really not, because I fucking love my PlayStation, like, I really do. But, like,
SAO for life.
yeah, I'm dead serious on that shit, dude. Like, you're not gonna get that on Xbox. But my thing with it being the fact of the Xbox One and the jump that they're making to Scorpio, from what they're saying on paper, again, until I see it, we don't know, but the jump that they're making on paper, that is worth it to buy the Scorpio because of how much of a jump there is. The PlayStation 4 Pro really seems like they were like, oh shit, like we heard, like, because I think it actually did get announced first, the 4 Pro, but it seems like they were literally like, oh fuck, like we really need to hurry up and like get something out because it sounds like Microsoft's going to be doing something, but we don't know what they're doing, so let's just get something out quick. And then Microsoft was like, oh yeah, look at this like big fucking beast that we're going to be releasing, and now it's just like, what was the point of the Pro? I don't see a need for it, especially if the PlayStation 4 Slim can already do VR anyway. Like all of my friends have PlayStation VR and have a Slim, and it runs perfect. Like
Well,
they don't need.
They said it can run better and faster using the Pro. Plus, as using the Pro, you can stream 4K video. So from like Netflix and Hulu and any digital media, you can watch in 4K.
Correct.
So you can watch House of Cards in 4K. Is it worth $150 to you?
I don't want to watch House of Cards, but
Okay, so what 4K shit are you watching? Netflix has 3 TV shows in 4K.
I'm just giving examples.
Right.
I'm not saying-
I'm saying this is the guy that blows money on fucking every little fucking stupid
This
thing
is
that
the
comes
guy that
out.
spent $150 on Pokemon Go. He's just trying to play devil's advocate as to why.
Yeah,
You
I'm
shouldn't
just trying to
get
say
it.
like
No, it's not going to be number one because
I'm just saying
I
like,
mean, there's no point to buy it if you don't have 4K TV.
yeah.
Anyway, but there's like a lot of different things that was bouncing around. And that was one of the things.
My biggest thing is I'd rather.
I would just say take that extra money and just put it into something like take that money and put that into PlayStation VR or because I fucking want VR, and that's another thing I was gonna say real quick is even if it's just for this podcast, for us to just fucking play around with one. I'm serious when I say we need to like talk to all of the people that are on the podcast as regulars, because I mean obviously the 4 of us, we got Corey, you know, maybe Skylar would want to jump in, and literally just everybody throw in like $60 and just go buy one. Because my thing is, I want to buy one really bad, but I'm so terrified of buying a $500 headset to find out I'm going to get motion sick. Because I get motion sick in a car. Like,
I give you
I'm
that. That's
terrified
good.
of buying
Right up.
one. But, I mean, literally, like, I would easily throw in $100 to demo one.
New game I've been playing. Free to download. Check it out. It's on the Google Play Store. It's on the iOS App Store, and it's on PC and Mac.
Mario Run. Oh, wait, it's only on iOS. Fuck you, Nintendo.
And it's $10.
I'm okay with that because there's no microtransactions and the entire game is given to you in the thing. I'm okay with it.
Anyway, It's a weird game, but it's really good. It's called Sarah is Missing. So it is a game where this girl disappears and you have her cell phone. So I personally prefer playing it on a cell phone because it just makes it that much more like immersive. Yeah. But basically, you have to go through her cell phone. Basically, it turns your cell phone into her cell phone. You have to go through her pictures, videos, emails, text messages, voicemails, and stuff like that, and piece together this mystery trying to find this girl, Sarah. Oh my god, it's an amazing fucking game. I never thought I would ever be so grossly immersed into a free-to-play mobile game. I will say, heads up, it is rated mature, so anybody out there, if there's bad language, I haven't seen any nudity so far, but I've seen a lot of
I'm out now.
racy texts and stuff like that.
I didn't talk to you. Speaking of language.
French.
No.
Spanish.
Parlez-vous français?
Oh.
I was going to let you finish your statement.
Oui,
Then
oui.
I was just going to say I had something to say.
No hablo español.
No hablo inglés. What?
I didn't know if you were done. I didn't want to interrupt. Like,
No. That was it. I was just saying, yeah. Sarah's Missing. Great fucking game. If you get the chance, download it.
Gotcha.
I'll definitely check it out. I was just going to say, I was sitting around with Tina this week, our stepmom, and we were sitting around, and Dad had to work nights all last week.
Yeah.
So pretty much was going into work around like 10 o'clock, so he was sleeping up until like 9.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting at the house, and we're trying to let him sleep, so we're being quiet, and we're sitting in the living room, and she's like, is there any TV you want to watch, or like something that you've seen that you want? Because I'm constantly like telling her, you need to watch this, you need to watch this. So we're sitting there, and she's like, is there anything you want to watch? And I was like, we're watching Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh, God.
So I turned on Dead Man Wonderland. It's an incredible anime if you guys haven't seen it. Just giving a quick synopsis of it. Leaving out major details. Giant super prison gets built in the future in Tokyo, like in the center of Tokyo because it was destroyed 10 years before. Kid goes through and is in school, and somebody comes and blows up the school. He's the only survivor, and he gets thrown in jail and sentenced to death because they think he's the one that planned it. So he gets sentenced to this prison, and it's about all the crazy shit that's going on and him trying to prove he's innocent. Anywho, starting this show, my mom is very, very conservative, and is that the right word? She doesn't like language, that kind of thing. Is conservative the right word?
Yeah.
Or is that a political thing?
No, conservative.
Okay.
Conservative means
in that
lots of
sense,
things. It's not just a political alignment. But continue.
I just don't want to throw vocabulary around because
No,
I'm not
you're-
good with vocabulary. But anyway, so we're sitting there, and there's some language, like the guy goes to the school and about to blow it up and whatever, and all the kids are like, what the fuck's going on and shit like that. But then I get to this one point, and it's the lawyer in the show in the first episode. The lawyer for the kid is like sitting there, and the kid loses, and they sentence him to death or whatever. And he's like, "What? I didn't do it." And then he drops his phone, and his phone starts playing this video, and the lawyer's like, "Whoops! I didn't realize we were being recorded when we were having this private meeting in my office or whatever." And the videotape pulls it up, and it's the kid like talking, and like it's showing him, and he's like, "This isn't me. I didn't do this." But he's talking about like how he planned the like murders and all this stuff, and he's like, "Of course I did it." And then the lawyer looks at the kid in the video and he says, "Oh, well, why'd you do it?" And the kid looks at him and goes, "I'll tell you why. I blew up everybody in the class just so I could..." And he was like, "I loved killing all the girls in the class because I wanted to see if their cunts were as full of shit as their assholes are." And I look over at my mom and I'm like, "Well, this got awkward."
Yeah.
It show's a lot worse than I thought it was. But I literally just thought of that because it's something, I don't even remember what you just said a minute ago, but
There's a
something
little bit of
about-
language in Sarah's Missing.
I was like, wow, is there some language in this show? I actually just bought that on Blu-ray. It literally arrived today.
Hooray.
I'm sad because it's sitting in my house right now. I've already watched it 3 times in the last week. It's short. It's like the entire series.
If it just arrived today, why are you buying it if you've already seen it 3 times this week?
No, I bought it because of the fact I really enjoyed it, and it was like $14 on Amazon. But it's on Funimation.
Got it.
So it's on the app I've streamed it through, but it's one of those things where I liked it so much I was like, I don't mind paying $14 for it. And then I also bought Corpse Party, which I know you and I need to watch. I don't know if you guys want to watch that.
I haven't
with us.
seen it yet, but I want to.
It's only an hour and a half long, so it's pretty much just a movie, but it's supposed to be really good.
Well,
But anyhow.
According to this, we're at an hour and 33 minutes, which I know we were talking for a long fucking time beforehand, so I'm going to say that this is probably close to about an hour for the actual podcast, so we might as well end it here if you want.
Yep.
Anybody
Sound
else
good.
have any other things they've been playing or anything like that?
hope
Pokemon
they-
Sun and Moon.
Ooh.
But I'm not
Just,
far enough to really have much of an opinion yet. I'm really loving the beginning.
I'm loving it so far.
Yeah.
Just a quick announcement. Haven't played it yet, but Red Crow did come out for Rainbow Six Siege.
Yes,
So,
it did.
Need to play it.
yep, I haven't played
Yes.
it yet.
I have not either.
Just wanted to say, hey.
But I had a feeling that somebody would bring that up at some point, so I've already got it updated.
I believe mine's updated as well, but I've yet to play it. So, anyway, I just wanted to throw that out because gaming news.
Yep. Anything else?
I hope they release Modern Warfare Remaster on their own for people who don't want to buy Infinite Warfare because I keep getting asked that all the time.
Yes,
And if
I would buy it in a heartbeat, but
Speaking of things, sorry, this is my one rant.
If you have one more call.
If I get one more call or one more person coming into my store asking me if I have the NES Classic in stock, I may stab them 37 times in the chest.
and eat
Why
their
stop at
hands.
37?
Because 38 is just too much.
That's just a little overboard.
Hey, Shannon.
Oh my
Never
gosh.
mind.
Yeah. In my defense,
Oh my God! Don't answer that.
Hey, is this GameStop?
No, this is Patrick.
As soon as I said it, I was like, that's all I could think of. And I was like, I'm not going to make the joke because I'm the one that made the call. And then you said it. I was like, yes!
I almost came with something else and then like
this is
I felt auto just to that. Like I don't know that came out.
Beautiful.
That was-
Beautiful.
I'm not a crusty crab. Patrick, that's the name of the restaurant. Darn it! Oh, we gotta say outros before I can get ice.
Yep.
Ice baby.
I was going to say one more quick. So, Corey's days off have changed.
Yeah, Corey's gonna
So,
be taking a
so until
breather.
January, Corey won't be on the podcast because he's working every single Saturday.
Let's have a reunion party.
well, so
Let's have a party when he's back.
So when Corey comes back is when we are going to be doing the one chip challenge.
Yep.
Then let's do that at the party. Let's do that on the live stream. That'd be really cool.
And cry.
Dude, I'm gonna
Like
bawl my
little
eyes out,
bitches.
dude, because I literally like fucking Taco Bell medium sauce is too hot for me.
It's called Grow a Pair, bitch nuts.
That's mean.
Clean out your clean the jizz out of your ears, jizz ears.
What was
I love Pam.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, what is I'm gonna kick myself for not knowing what this is.
You're a moped. I'm a what?
You're a moped. You're fun to ride, but you'd never want your friends to catch you seeing you on one. Oh,
Is it ass butt?
dick butt.
No.
You got some good pictures there.
No, I opened up Chrome and it was like, "Oh, you're opening up Chrome." Tap 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 and all the tabs that I had previously open because apparently I didn't close any of it out.
You're one of those people.
way to go! 218 megabytes of RAM.
256. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ass butt. Hey, ass butt. Yeah, it is ass butt.
What is it?
Ass butt.
Idiocracy.
No, it's
like something
Supernatural.
Oh.
Guess who's never seen it?
So fucking good.
Oh, by the way, fuck it. We'll talk about Supernatural. I'm going to plug something real quick, and we'll hopefully put a description, the link below. I just like doing that because we did that in the last video. I've got a friend that's writing Supernatural fanfic, and you should totally read it. It's about 10 issues in.
Is it an erotica?
No, I mean, it's
Okay.
literally like, it's literally...
Nine
No.
times out of 10 when somebody's like, "I wrote a fanfic,"
It's
like
not erotic fanfic.
it's like Dean and Sam find out that they have
No,
burning
it's not
lust
even-
for each other.
It's not even with them.
like they're brothers.
Sounds pretty accurate. Yeah.
I don't think it was
From
about them.
what
I can't
that,
remember who it is about, but one of the characters... Are you caught up on Supernatural?
I'm about 2 seasons behind.
Something about one of their brothers has been trapped in hell for the last like 5 seasons,
Oh, yeah.
and it's about what he's been doing and some
Yeah.
other stuff, and it's supposed to be really good. I don't know Supernatural
Their,
enough to be able to actually like
half-brother.
to explain it because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
But everything he's told me, it sounds really great. But you should
I love
totally read it,
Supernatural.
and we should put a link below and help plug that.
Yeah,
It's called Wayward Sons.
of course it is.
Does that mean something for the show?
Carry On My Wayward Son, the song
Yeah.
from Kansas,
Is that like the
plays every single season premiere and season finale.
Gotcha?
So
That
every season
that won't get old.
every season starts and ends with the song "Carry On My Wayward Son."
That won't get old.
It's really good though. It fits.
That's what she said.
Ah.
Let's end it there.
Yep. So till next time, I'm Nick.
Joe,
Drake.
Shannon.
I thought you were Professor out of Let's Crack into Shank.
I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't remember how to pronounce it.
All right, so we'll see you all later. Bye.